All right, what's going on, guys? Sacred Survival here, back with another Bleach Rebirth of Souls video. Happy Monday. Another character trailer got shown off today. And today's was Soi Fon, so I wasn't completely expecting Soi Fon as a character, but I'm happy that she's here. My opinion of Soi Fon has changed a lot over the years of me being a fan of Bleach. She was originally my favorite character, and then I just kind of realized how, like, bratty she is, I guess. I don't know. And there's a certain amount of disappointment with me and her. Her bankai obviously is supposed to be an evolution of her her two-shot kill to make it a one-shot kill, but it's never one-shot killed anybody. So there's a little bit of disappointment with me and Soi Fon, but I do like her a lot as a character. And of course, since we didn't cover the last two character trailers, we're going to be taking a look at those as well. We have Kaname Tosen and Ulquiorra to look at as well. So let's just jump right into the trailers here, and let's get into it. First up, we got Soi Fon here. There's a lot of, I don't know how to pronounce Soi Fon. Soi Fon? I don't know. I'm going to say Soi Fon. I do like her two-shot kill potential, though. I do love the character design.
You won't be able to keep up.
Even her voice just sounds so bratty, man. Ooh, I love the stage. Anken. Yeah, Nageki Kisatsu. She's got a decent amount of moves. I was wondering how they would, yeah, how are they going to, like, utilize her Shikai? Okay, she's Shunko. Is she even using her Shikai? We're going to have to definitely watch that again because, okay, she does have bankai. They teased her bankai there, so they must have her Shikai. I wonder if are they going to actually use her Shikai's ability? I don't know how that would work in a multiple stock fighting game like this is. Like, maybe if you do if you hit them with a very specific combo twice, then it takes away stocks immediately. That could be a nice balanced way to do that, because you have to open them up the same way. You have to do the same exact combo and end with the same use of her Shikai or something like that. Maybe let's go back and watch it again, and this time we will be pausing to maybe take a look. These things are always so short, they go by so fast, man. I'm gonna pause and read her abilities and stuff. And that's her bankai there too. I didn't even realize that. That overwhelms enemies. I don't know why I didn't pause there. Overwhelm enemies with her speed and deadly stinger. Okay.
You won't be able to keep up.
So right here, she's not using her Shikai. By default, she's not using Shikai. We have Anken, an attack that sends an Anken flying that consumes an Anken stock. Okay, so she has, like, I'm thinking like Sheik almost from, like, Super Smash Bros. It's got, like, the throwing knives. So she has a stock of them. When activated, while the Anken stock is 0, it reloads. Okay, so do you have to run out before they reload? And is there a way to throw multiple? Okay, interesting. Okay, and then here we have Soi Fon instantly jumps in front of her opponent and attacks with a spinning kick. Holding input increases the number of attack with the maximum hold, changing the ability. You win the battle when you hit. Oh, okay. There we go. So you win the battle if you hit this spinning attack twice. You just win the game? You just win the whole game? No way. That must be really hard. Instantly jumps in front of her opponent, attacks with a spinning kick. And then if you just hold it, there must be a way to break out of that. I mean, obviously there's the breaker system in this game, but if you just don't have the bars for that. Okay, so Nageki Kisatsu can just win you the game immediately. That's going to catch a lot of beginner players. I can only imagine, dude, the amount of wins. That's crazy. You just win the game instead of it, like, taking, like, a certain amount of stocks away or something. We have Bakudo 30 here. Launch it forward, and if it hits, Soi Fon strikes with a Hakuda surrounded by Kido as a follow-up attack. Holding the input will restrain the opponent for a longer period of time. Okay.
Bakugo number 30. Shitsutsansen.
I don't remember that Bakugo, actually. So that's like a stun. So if you do like a string into this, supposedly or assumedly that would hold them still enough for long enough for you to use Nageki. I'm just gonna shorten it. I know I'm gonna say that every time. Okay, so she seems very fast, and then she has the stun, and if she lands that move twice, and it's weird because she doesn't even have her Shikai out when she uses that. Oh, there she. Okay, so she pulls her Shikai out for like an instant, just for one move. Because you can see here, her reverse action, or not her reverse action, but her awakening is Shunko, but she still had just her normal blade out there. Yeah, she still just has her normal blade out. And then I'm assuming her next power up is her bankai, which is just like a single hit. I don't even know how you would use that as like a sublimation or something like that, because it really is just like a single use ability. That's interesting. Not exactly how I thought they were going to do her, and I'm not entirely sure how they're doing her Shunko without her Zanpakuto release. Her Zanpakuto doesn't stay released. That's definitely interesting. But man, the 2-hit kill potential, I'm glad that that's included. Obviously, it would be a sin if it wasn't included for her. But that's going to catch a lot of people, I think, in the early days. We'll see how many wins we can get with that. All right, so on to Kaname Tosen. Not one of my favorite characters in Bleach. I feel like his bankai is pretty easily... Does it just blind you? Or does it get rid of all of your senses? I think it gets rid of all of your senses, if I remember correctly. I mean, the only time he uses it is in the Soul Society arc against Kenpachi, so it's been a while since I've seen it. But we'll see how he does in-game here. Now to complete the trio, we just need Aizen as a playable character, right? Grabbing Squad 9. That's a long one right there. We're gonna need to go back and pause on that one. Woo! Debatable. Transcendence. A counterattack. Okay. Benihiko. I don't remember a lot of his stuff, to be honest. Yeah, let's go, Chad. Knock his fucking teeth out. Straight in the bankai. He said that so fast. Oh, what the Yo. How is that gonna work? Hit and run tactic that throws. Okay, yeah, we're definitely need to go back and watch that one. Holy moly. So it literally just limits their vision to like just that area. That's really cool, actually. How is that gonna work? Despises the world and who has chosen to take justice into his own hands. His lack of eyesight has led him to develop a unique form of vision and counterattacking. Okay.
I am justice incarnate.
Transcendence, a counter technique in which Tosen goes behind the opponent and unleashes a slash. The ability can also nullify long range attacks. So if you're getting like so if you get shot by like Uryu's arrow, you can counter it with this and teleports behind you. You could do that. Okay. An attack in which Tosen jumps backwards and releases numerous needle-like blades. Tosen can both evade and attack if timed correctly. So let's see this. He jumps back. Okay, yeah, I see how that could be used too. Does he ever do that? I don't remember that ever being used. Sayabane, a Russian slash attack. When executed correctly, Tosen will fly backwards while releasing Benihiko, transforming the attack into an offensive and defensive. So he had that character analysis right at the beginning is very true. He has a lot of dash backwards and throw something at you. Man, he's going to be annoying, especially against someone like Chad. I feel like he's going to be pretty annoying. But he's using bankai and Chad. By releasing bankai, see, like, as an English-speaking player, what do we do for these abilities? You know, like, we're going to have to call... I mean, obviously, I can just say his bankai, but, like, for a lot of the spiritual pressure moves, what are we going to end up calling them as the game comes out? Like, I could just double down and learn the Japanese for it, but I think it's just going to sound awkward for a period of time while I relearn a lot of these abilities. But yeah, so he uses bankai. Tosen's opponent's screen becomes dark outside a certain area, giving Tosen a massive advantage. The opponent's vision will widen as time passes, but it is possible to take it away again by using the Keycon move. Okay, so every Keycon move, he reduces the field of vision again, and it gradually gets wider, so it's not broken immediately. But how will this work, for example, like if the two of you are playing split screen? Will you just be able to look at the other? I imagine so. But that's very interesting because he has a lot of the dash backwards moves, and then he has the one where he jumps in, a Russian slash attack. So yeah, I can tell he's going to be pretty annoying. Interesting though. I kind of like what they did with him. Wow. Okay. Last but certainly not least, we have Ulquiorra from a while ago. This got released at the same time that Ichigo Bankai form character trailer got released. I already made a separate video about that because he was the first character variant in the game. So if you want to take a look at that character trailer, I'll leave the video in the description, or maybe use that little card thing up there. I don't know YouTube stuff. Let's watch this trailer. Ulquiorra, obviously everyone's favorite espada. I wouldn't say he's mine, but he's certainly in the top 3. Maybe I'll make a ranking video. I do love Ulquiorra though. Watch RoS.
Your life is going to end here.
The classic stage for these two. He's got the Sero, nice. I'm hoping for a Grimmjow. Instant regeneration, okay. That's going to be annoying to deal with. Does he physically regain health? I imagine so.
In prison.
All right. Of course, Awakening is his first resurrection, and then we know he's going to have a reawakening, like some characters do. All right. Reawakening. It looks so badass, dude. That stance that he takes right at the end. How is the bouncing of this game is going to be crazy, man. The bouncing of this game is going to be so crazy because you're going to have freaking... I always use this as a measuring stick, and I'm sorry, Rukia, but we're going to have Rukia's Shikai going up against Saguna Atapa. That's going to be so funny. Yeah, let's go back and watch, and we'll pause this time and actually read. Obviously, he looks dope. He looks sick. There's a PlayStation tray. Okay. I love Murcielago too. It's such a fun name for his sword. I like that a lot. Or his second resurrection. Fourth espada who came out of nothingness. He overwhelms the enemy with his super fast reishi recovery in the second stage of resurrection. Super fast reishi recovery. This is going to be a beginner. Or not a beginner character, but someone that a lot of new players will latch onto immediately. I already know. A move that sacrifices his own reishi to release a powerful blast in front of him. In addition to increasing combo damage, it can be used in a wide range of ways, such as covering gaps in attacks and destroying opponents' counterattacks. Okay, so you can use this as like a string together move to keep combos going. And it increases combo damage? Or is that just saying like... You can use it as a keep away tool, but it uses his own reishi. Interesting. An instant regeneration, a move that gradually restores reishi over time. The ability can be accelerated by holding the enemy down. Okay. By reishi, do they mean his actual life, or reishi, do they mean like the reishi gauge at the bottom, the spiritual pressure stuff? So many different terms in this game. By the way, the effects on that crumble over there looked insane. Like Ichigo, yeah, what the hell? That looks like real life.
In prison. Murcielago.
Ulquiorra's performance is enhanced by releasing Murcielago with Resurrection. The amount of spiritual power Ulquiorra acquires is dramatically increased, making it easier to take advantage of his spiritual pressure move. So the amount he acquires is dramatically increased. Okay. So just over the course of like attack, I think Ichigo has something similar, his Shikai form, where you gain spiritual power a lot faster. Okay. Obviously, he just looks dope. Oh, I love the black and green Seto, dude. That looks so dope. The best looking Seto. I hope it makes the Seto noise, man. Powerful signature move that hunts down opponents at the expense of the player's own reishi. Oh, so this is only a... Is this a move? Oh no, that was just his little character tease at the end. Yeah. Interesting. So he kind of sacrifices his own stuff, but then you have a move to give you back that reishi. So he might actually take a little bit of time for people to master. But at the same time, I know a lot of people are going to be playing Ulquiorra. He seems dope. I don't know if he fits my play style. Dude, honestly, why am I most excited to play Chad? I just want to be like basically a human that's just going up against like second release Ulquiorra and just punching the shit out of him with my hollow hand. Like that's what I want to do the most so far. Obviously, Bankai Ichigo is looking really solid. Characters, I'm still hoping like Shunsui gets in. That would be really cool. I definitely think I would play Shunsui. But the three characters so far that I'm looking forward to playing are Chad, Gin, and Bankai Ichigo. Kaname actually really surprised me the most out of these three characters, with the whole, his Bankai like limiting your vision and him being like a keep away character almost. He seems really annoying to play against, but also Soi Fon just having you do this move twice, you win the game, is going to be insane. So I can't wait for this game. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm also live on Twitch if you would like to follow me there as well. Links to everything will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.